right, fam. What up? What up? Actually, let me do this differently. All right, fam. What up? What up? It's man's. We're about to get into some a little different than normal. Great. Great, great, great. Cables deciding they don't want to work anymore. Plugged in. Get plugged in. There we go. All right. So today we're going to get into a little bit of the Ghosts of Tabor. I've been trying to get in all day to figure out how to get this silly VR stuff situated, because when I was at DreamHack, get this off of the mic. When I was at DreamHack, I was lucky enough to chat with the team over at Olin VR, and they slid me one of these lovely little, actually a couple of their mounts, and the mounts are dope. So, kind of excited about seeing what is going to come of these thingamajigs. But let me. What do you get? What do you get? What? There we go. So we're about to get into some Ghosts of Tabor, and this is gonna be my first time in it. So don't roast me too hard, because reasons and also things. But got the Quest 3 right here. Finally got the audio figured out, because it wasn't actually playing any of the audio from the Quest previously at all. So like I figured out how to get that done. So now, ooh, let me take this off. Just having a big bunch of hair right in the back. The headset is probably not the best move. Oh, that's much better. All right. So as is normal, I am less likely to be able to hear if you're saying anything. So don't hate me if I don't chat with you immediately because reasons. I am in the thick of it, but on the bright side, we do have the mobile mic, so like we further away. All right, so let's get this rest gathered. So interesting. I know these are supposed to work somehow. I just don't know how yet. Let me see. This one situated. There's still echo. Fucking fuck, man. I think it's using the mic twice. Just the settings button. All right, let's see if that does anything. Great. Still double. Let's see. So this should only be the headset.
Welcome to the tutorial level. Here we will comprehensively walk you.
I don't give a shit.
Welcome to the tutorial.
I don't give a shit. Shut up. Let me see if I can test the thing. I feel like it might just be the camera taking over. It's kind of offensive. It's not what I wanted at all. Let me just mute the mic and the headset entirely. All right, so that's probably it. Let's see. I feel like that should do it. So let's see. I move back. I'm not hearing the mic. I move this over here. Still gonna talk about the tutorial again. All right, I get the feeling it'll be fine because I'm not seeing the audio doubled as of yet. So hopefully it stays that way. We shall see in a minute. I'm gonna keep checking chat just to double check. All right. All right. So, all right, before we get too deep into it, I should probably show you the thing that got me excited to get into VR anyways, because I wanted to be there. But like, part of the reason I haven't played a lot of shooters in VR is because I don't have any I didn't have any adapters. So basically this is the asset from Olin VR. It's an adjustable VR mount for web. So if we pull it back, we can adjust the distance that we have here. And then we also get to adjust the distance of the front. So if we needed it to be further out, using a longer connected rifle, we got the option to do that, right? So then if we want to just hold it down, I typically would probably end up leaving it here because that's a decent distance actually right there. So right there, but what's cool is the controllers just slide in. So these will just easily pop into this. And then I've got my controllers at the ready in a rifle thing. So I can let it go and they stay in. And that's the primary, this is the asset. And then there's also the, if you type in exclamation Olin VR on Twitch, you'll get the link. I have commands for both the asset and the S word. I want to say strike. It's probably not the strike. I ruined the names, but it's prettier. So this one looks like a straight up shotty. This is where the controllers get mounted. These detach magnetically. So you need to go and pick something up. Just boop, use your controls, snap it back in. Now, because they're magnets, they're more likely to move a little bit. So this isn't necessarily for the perfectly coiffed, perfect rifle situation, but it's close. It's good enough. And now I feel like we've given the basics. Should be in the title. Exclamation Olin, OLEN VR. Let me refresh this over here. Should be able to play some mean duck hunt with those. True facts. True facts. I didn't put it in the title. Rude. All right. Updated. Deku's actually in the living room because I was going to end up. Great. I want you to show off the dirty ass desk, bro. What are you doing? Stop it. I gotta find that stupid. Why? Why must you disrespect what cool relationship we already had going? They mentioned duck hunt. I mean, duck hunt's always a good idea. For real. Now I gotta figure out why this decided to do this. If nobody cares about the stupid pass-through. Go back to the game, bro. Goodness. All right. We're good and we're golden. All right, so I gave you the rundown on the headset. Well, obviously the Quest 3 is the headset. I gave you the rundown on the game. We should be good squared away there. Move this over here. Pull this out. Now I upgraded the headset to get the strap that the Elite strap that basically quickly turns to grip behind the head. And we got the left side. Give me the grip here. Turn it out. Move that. Slide that in. Give me this. Here. I like how I haven't even used this in a game yet, and I already just kind of get the feel on how it's supposed to work. All right. Let go. So let's see. Turn. Let's see. Again, move.
This is the pistol station. Please pick up the pistol using your grip. This is the pistol station. Please pick up the pistol using your grip.
I don't think I want to like.
Then with your offhand, pick up a magazine with trigger. Insert the magazine into the pistol's mag well. Pull back the slide using trigger, then release. You have now chambered around and the pistol is ready to fire. While holding the pistol with your dominant hand, bring your offhand close to the pistol handle and grip to two-hand the pistol. Aim the pistol at the targets by lining up the sights, and squeeze your dominant hand trigger to fire. Try to hit the targets. Continue firing until the magazine is empty, and you'll notice the slide stop. In order to reload, press your dominant hand's B button while holding the pistol to eject the magazine. Place another magazine in. Press your dominant hand B button again to slide release, and continue firing. Alternatively, you may replace the magazine before it is empty and simply continue firing.
Not that.
This concludes the pistol station tutorial.
I mean, I don't necessarily need to do that if I've already done the adjustments. How dare you? Crash. Skill issue. Flip it. Oh. Woo. Yep, dropped it. Oh well, tried. Let's see. Reset. Did you not reset things? Reset it. Who? Reset. Reset it. Hold it. Both of them. Both of them. Punch it. Punch it. Poke it. Finger it. I don't know. Words do things. Oh well. Let's see what this said.
Welcome to the tutorial level. Here we will comprehensively walk you through all the basics.
All the basics.
First, we'll start with how to access your settings. To open the menu, press the menu button on your left controller.
Done.
The first thing you're going to want to do is calibrate your height. Simply select the automatic calibration option, and you can manually adjust from there. If you're playing seated, select the seated automatic calibration. Be sure to also calibrate your screen overlay. The screen overlay will help indicate the level of injury you have sustained,
in your stock.
As well as the in-game compass.
Use the right thumbstick to adjust angle.
You can choose your dominant hand here, which will define the orientation of your holsters on the body.
Oh, dope. Dope!
You can choose your movement hand here, which defines whether you use your left or right thumbstick to move. Then I would suggest tending to the rest of the settings to find your preference.
Interesting.
Important examples would be choice between displaying full body or hands only, and also whether you prefer movement based off orientation of your head or hands. Now for movement. In order to move, use your movement hand thumbstick and push it in the direction that you wish to move in. In order to jump, flick your right thumbstick.
Right there. That's it.
In order to crouch in seated mode, flick your left thumbstick.
Is it close? It's actually really close. The wrist is weird, but...
This concludes the setting and movement station tutorial.
That's good.
We would suggest that you take the time to experiment and learn the characteristics of each weapon that you collect. Please proceed to the next station of your choosing.
Dope. I feel like we're fine. All right, let's see what we got. Height calibration, screen calibration, down in hand movement, additional tips. We already did that. Most of the stuff anyways. All right, cool, we got there. We've already used the pistols. Go to the next one. Actually, I think I can adjust here. Because I don't think I like the 45-degree twist. That is so harsh thing. So maybe like 30? Or 25, probably 25. Use physical gun stock, enable. Apply. Settings. That's dope that there's like a haptics suit situation. It's also weird that like the angle of this hand doesn't feel right. I mean, it is technically how the hand is moving, but like, I feel like it's almost too weird. All right, let's see. Let's see. It's definitely turn mode smooth. I like smooth. Let's see how smooth works. Oh, that's better. That's better. I'm with it. All right.
This is the rifle station.
Dope.
Please pick up the rifle using your grip.
Got it.
Then with your offhand, pick up a magazine with trigger.
Move up.
Insert the magazine into the rifle's mag well. Pull back the charging handle using trigger, then release.
Where is it on this? Right here?
You have now chambered around and the rifle is ready to fire. While
Nope.
still holding the rifle with your dominant hand, bring your offhand close to the handguard and
It is
grip
right there.
in order to two-hand the rifle. Aim the rifle at the target by lining up the sights and squeeze your dominant hand trigger to fire.
Over here. I'm gonna reload this thing.
To cycle between firing modes, press your dominant hand's A button while holding the rifle. Try to hit the targets. Continue firing until the magazine is empty. Depending on the rifle, in order to reload, press your dominant hand's B button to eject the magazine while holding the rifle, or physically pull it out with trigger. Then place another magazine in the mag well. Again, depending on the rifle, either press your dominant hand's B button to bolt release, or repeat the process of pulling back the charging handle and releasing. Your rifle is now reloaded and ready to fire. Alternatively, you may replace the magazine before it's empty and simply continue firing.
Do this.
This concludes the rifle station tutorial.
All right, so I'm gonna have to basically tilt that up when I want to reload, because it does not want to work if I already have it mounted. Ah, that's what it is. Gotta angle it in. Ha 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 ha. I've never fired one of these, so don't know how it works. And then technically, since I didn't run out of ammo, I don't need to do this. Alright, cool. Done here. Let go. Mag palming tutorial. Approach with a new mag. Let's grab the switch. Slide new mag in place. Dope, dope, dope. Alright, put it back in there. We out. We up. Schmeat.
This is the SMG station.
Give me the schmeat.
Please pick up the SMG using your grip.
Get that schmeat.
This is the MP5. It deviates slightly in that a full magazine will not go into the mag well.
Interesting.
First, you will have to pull the charging handle back with trigger and lock it in place. Then pick up a magazine with trigger and place it into the mag well. Now you can release the charging handle with trigger, or simply hit or slap the charging handle with your offhand to release.
Where's it going this?
Now you have chambered around and the SMG is ready to fire. While still holding the SMG with your dominant hand, bring your offhand close to the handguard and grip in order to
get out of that. I don't want to go back in.
This is the SMG station.
Here's the SMG station.
Please pick up the SMG using your grip.
Done.
This is the MP5.
Okay.
It deviates slightly in that a full magazine will not go into the mag well.
Yeah.
First, you will have to pull the charging handle back with trigger and lock it in place. Then pick up a magazine with trigger and place it into the mag well.
Oh, that's where it is. Cool.
Now you can release the charging handle with trigger, or simply hit or slap the charging handle with your offhand to release.
Dope.
Now you have chambered around and the SMG is ready to fire. While still holding the SMG with your dominant hand, bring your offhand close to the handguard and grip in order to two-hand the SMG. Aim the SMG at the targets by lining up the sights.
More targets.
And squeeze your dominant hand trigger to fire.
There's no more targets.
To cycle between firing modes, press your dominant hand A button
down.
while holding the SMG.
Grip.
Try to hit the targets.
No. Grip.
Continue firing until the magazine is empty.
Grip. There we go.
In order to reload the MP5, simply repeat the previous steps.
Dome check, baby.
We would suggest that you take the time to experiment and learn the characteristics of each weapon that you collect. This concludes the SMD station tutorial.
Okay. Take that thing. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. All right, what am I missing? What am I missing? I feel like seeing on stream right now, trying to pick up the gun and reload. Yeah, it's weird. I'm silly. My bad. Trash at it. Trying to get better. Hey, we got Doom with the likes. Appreciate you. All right. Let's see. Oh, that is me. All right. I was worried that it wasn't catching my audio. All right, we're good. Keep pushing. Smeeks. Done. Right.
This is the sniper rifle
yes.
station. Please pick up the sniper rifle using your grip.
Okay, done.
Pick up the scope with grip and place it on the rail where you prefer.
Yep. There it is.
You may remove it by holding trigger, then grip, and repositioning it to your liking.
How dare you?
Pick up a magazine with trigger and place it in the sniper rifle mag well. Pull back the charging handle using trigger, then release. You have now chambered around and the sniper rifle is ready to fire.
Time out, bro. Time out.
While still holding the sniper
Time
rifle.
out. I don't even hear what you said.
This is the sniper rifle
to connect
station.
this thing, man.
Please pick up the sniper rifle using your grip.
Done.
Pick up the scope with grip and place it on the rail where you prefer.
Get back over here. Oh, so I gotta pull it? All right, cool.
You may remove it by holding trigger, then grip, and repositioning it to your liking. Pick up a magazine with trigger and place it in the sniper rifle mag well.
That doesn't what?
Pull back the charging handle using trigger, then release.
None of this makes
You have
sense.
now chambered around and the sniper rifle is ready to fire.
If it's supposed to be where it is, like how am I?
With your dominant hand.
What?
Bring your offhand close to the
None
hand.
of this makes sense.
This is the sniper rifle station. Please pick up the sniper rifle using your grip.
Yeah, okay, I can do that. What the hell am I supposed to do with this now?
Pick up the scope with grip and place it on the rail where you prefer.
And then what? Does it just snap? It doesn't just snap, bro.
You may remove it by holding trigger, then grip, and repositioning it to your
I gotta
liking.
hold trigger then grip to remove it, but like, how am I supposed to install it, bro?
Pick up a magazine with trigger and place it in the
Like,
sniper
it's just not
rifle
like it's just gonna
mag well.
like just stick right there. It's like, well, if I
Pull
want it
back
right
the
there,
charging handle using trigger,
I can't just let it
then
go.
release.
I can't just let it go,
You
bro.
have now chambered around
You're confusing
and
me
the
right
sniper
now.
rifle is ready to fire. While still holding the sniper rifle with your dominant
I'm supposed
hand,
to just like flip it
bring
in
your
magic.
offhand close to the handguard and grip to two-hand the sniper rifle.
I think you're lying to
Aim
me
the
right now.
rifle at the targets by looking through the scope.
I think you're lying
squeeze
to
your dominant
me.
hand.
I think you're lying.
This is the sniper rifle station. Please pick up the sniper
Yeah,
rifle
I've done
using
that
your grip.
multiple times. Yeah, now.
Pick up the scope
Yeah.
with grip and place it on the rail where you prefer. You may remove it by holding trigger, then grip.
Am I
and
holding it in the
repositioning
wrong
to
place?
your
Is the
liking.
grip it wrong? What?
Pick up a magazine with trigger and place it in the sniper rifle mag well.
Grip.
Pull back the charging handle using
No.
trigger, then release.
Trigger?
You have now chambered around and the sniper rifle is ready to fire.
No. Grip.
While still
How
holding
the
the
fuck?
sniper rifle with your dominant hand, bring your offhand close to the handguard and grip
What the hell,
two-hand
man?
sniper rifle. Aim the rifle at the targets by looking through the scope, and squeeze your dominant hand trigger to fire.
No.
In order to adjust the zoom of the scope, use trigger to turn the scope's dial.
All right, so now let's get this right. We got them out. Let's do
Try
this.
to hit the targets. There are targets
this.
placed further up the hill for you to shoot.
Probably should have the magazine in first. So give me this. Give me one of these.
In order to
Put it
reload,
in there.
pull the magazine out with trigger and simply repeat the process of loading the sniper rifle.
Loaded. That thing is loaded.
This concludes the sniper rifle station
Put it
tutorial.
here. Grip. Oh my. We need this further? No, not grip and trigger. Just grip and trigger. Do it. What? Grip, trigger. How am I supposed to move it? Oh my. I don't think you believe me, bro. I don't think you believe that I want to do what I want to do. Oh, sweet mercy. It's got long range. Long range. I'm not trying to reload. I'm trying to move this thing. Trigger. Grip. Trigger. Pick up the scope. Put it where you want. Pick up the scope. Put it where you want. Yeah, and it doesn't go where I want. The trigger before getting its gun grip as you get to the site to work better. What? Okay, calm down, calm down, calm down. Easy out. Crouch. See if this helps. Let me see, let me see. Oh, that ain't gone. Okay, gimme. Drop, gimme. Fill. Charge. Grip. Hold. Breathe. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Interesting that one shot don't take it down. It's like you gotta shoot it a couple times. Or only bullseyes. Got him. Okay, you see what these are about over here? Might want to do this, give me that, give me this, in there, grip, mount, or redo that, grip. That is a little bit better. Might want to charge that thing. Charge that thing. Chocolate giddy up. Where is this? Where's this thing? There we go. See, we got people in the window. Not no more. Oh, that missed. Let me breathe, let me breathe, let me breathe. Calm it down. Center mass. Man, rude. I was hoping that it would stay back. It don't. Sorry, though. How dare you? Ooh. Damn it. On the bright side, we already charged it, so it's good there. Now it's just getting a grip. What? Okay. Now we're good. Now we're good. Get this thing out of here. Sorry for the ruining things. Go outside. Had a great glass before shooting. Oh, okay, cool. That makes sense. Considering the caliber of a sniper rifle bullet, that is mildly surprising, but stranger things have happened.
This is the shotgun station. First, you're going to need to load your shotgun.
Okay.
Please pick up the ammo box with your grip. Then with your offhand, slide the tray out using grip. From here, you can take the individual shells out of the box by holding trigger, then grip. Or you can slide the tray out to expose the desired amount of ammo, flip the box over the table, and press trigger on the same hand to drop the amount of exposed ammo.
Dope.
Now pick up the individual shells with grip and load them into the shotgun. Depending on the shotgun, pull back the charging handle with trigger or pump the forestock with your offhand. The shotgun is now ready to fire. You'll notice there is a spare round on the side of the shotgun. Hold trigger, then grip to take it. If you so choose, make your way through the target course on your left. This concludes the shotgun station tutorial.
How many rounds? I feel like that should be it. Okay, that makes sense. And then should be good to go. All right, let's see something real quick. Let's see something real quick. Put the thing on there. Grip the thing in there. Once we get it, where is it? Something? Okay, I'm on the right spot. There it is. So then we grip. Chocolate, giddy up. Ah, I need to adjust this one. Settings. Grip threshold. Where's the calibrate? Shotgun. Both controls in the stock. Right thumbstick to adjust angle, left thumbstick to do the offset. So this is straight. Offset should be push down to there. That feels like it should be right. I almost feel like the angle needs to go up, but like there. Actually, that is a little bit better. Like there, actually. Perfect. Done. Back. Zoom. Give me that thing. Grip. That grouping though, baby, let's go. That grouping was nice. That grouping was nice. All right, while we're here, we can keep that one there for the backup. Get this, give me this. Uh-oh. Forward, there it is. It is good to get used to how this is gonna work in a match. Before we do it. Because now we're good. Grip. Let's turn it and see how we look. Let's see, what can we shoot that is a target? Paint can. Bada. When the grouping is one solid thing. Let's go. Yeah, you're good. You're good down there, bro. I don't need to pick you up. I don't need to pick you up. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Next.
This is the shot.
No, we're good. Oh man, this was a whole section for the shotty. Rude.
This is the shotgun station.
Give me this.
First, you're going to need to load your shotgun. Please pick up the ammo box with your grip.
Set this here.
Then with your offhand, slide the tray out using grip. From here, you can take the individual shells out of the box by holding trigger, then grip. Or you can slide the tray out to expose the desired amount of ammo, Flip the box over the table and press trigger on the same hand to drop the amount of exposed ammo.
I thought not. I had to try it though.
Now pick up the individual shells with grip and load them into the shotgun.
Put that thing up. Put the thing in. Grip.
Depending on the shotgun, pull back the charging handle with trigger or pump the forestock with your offhand. The shotgun is now ready to fire. You'll notice that.
Dome check, baby. Midsection. Dome again. Let go. What's next? Ooh, it's a bunch of them. Ooh, go back. Let me go over here real quick. Whoa.
This is the shotgun station.
I know it's the shotgun station.
First,
Give me a second.
you're going to need to load your shotgun. Please pick up the ammo box with your grip.
Mm-hmm.
Then with your offhand, slide the tray out using grip.
Not you.
From here, you can take the individual shells out of the box by holding trigger, then grip. Or you can slide the tray out to expose the desired amount of ammo. Flip the box over the table and press trigger on the same hand to drop the amount of exposed ammo.
Trigger on the same hand to do work. Let go. Hold up. Don't take that E. Boom. 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 Ooh, wait. This is where we take this. We load it in. Back that slide. Boom. What? Should be good. There we go. All right, we're done here. Shoddy room is done. Open up. Coming through the door anyways. Wahaha. Looting. I'm trying to loot.
This is the loot station. You will find different loot boxes and crates that may contain weapons, armor, or ammo.
Okay.
You can open these crates using grip.
Round. Yeah, how do I do the grip? I know how to open one of these, bro. How dare you?
Not all loot spots may be as obvious as ammo and weapon crates. Be sure to check things such as desk
fall back real quick. Hold up. Moving too fast.
This is the loot station.
Yeah.
You will find different loot boxes and crates that may contain weapons, armor, or ammo.
Okay.
You can open these crates using grip.
There we go. Now where do we put it once we grab it? We put it in our pocket? Like,
not all loot spots may be as obvious as ammo and weapon crates.
Hey,
be
that's
sure to
actually
check
perfect.
things such as desk drawers and lockers. Open them using grip.
Open them using grip. Okay, here.
We would suggest that you take the time to experiment and learn the characteristics of each weapon that you collect. This concludes the loot station tutorial.
Yeah, the angle is definitely off. Like, I'm angled up, it's angled down, so we're gonna have to tweak some of these. Give me this, open this, upside down, put all those. Surely there's a mag in this. Where's the mag? There's no earthworm. I'm trying to use this with no magazine, bro. I'm not gonna put these in one by one. It's not that serious. Get out of here. It's in here. Open it up. Ooh, a helmet. Can we just put the helmet on? Nice. What's in your wood chest? A vest. I like a vest. Appreciate it. I like that it's just throw it on and we're great.
This is the consumables and storage station. Here, we will go through how to manage, organize, and store consumables. We will proceed with the items on the table starting from left to right. This is the reloader. It is used to... This is the consumables and storage station. Here, we will go through how to manage, organize, and store consumables.
This is where we
will
reload.
Proceed with the items on the table starting from left to right. This is the reloader. It is used to create different types of ammo by using base materials.
Gotta get used to it.
Pick up the brass container using grip. Now with your offhand, take the lid off using trigger. Pour the brass into the brass receptacle on the reloader. You'll notice the brass meter start to fill up. Next, pick up the gunpowder with grip. Now with your offhand, take the lid off using trigger. Pour the gunpowder into the gunpowder receptacle on the reloader. This particular gunpowder is used to create tracer rounds. Now input your selections on the reloader screen. For the purpose of this tutorial, select 5.56, tracer rounds, and a unit of 1. When ready, pull the handle on the left. You have now created a box of ammo. Next up is the mag loader. It is used to facilitate the reloading of magazines and ammo management. Pick up a magazine using trigger and place it into the dispenser. Now pick up the ammo box with grip. Then, with your offhand, slide the tray out using grip. From here, you can take individual rounds out of the box holding trigger, then grip. Or you can slide the tray out to expose the desired amount of ammo, flip the box over the mag loader receptacle on the top, and press trigger on the same hand to drop the amount of exposed ammo. Now you can press the button to automatically reload the magazine. Once done, remove the magazine. But be careful not to press the button as remaining ammo will spill out. You can now place the ammo box into the dispenser and press the button again to fill the box. You have now successfully reloaded your magazine and managed your ammo. Next up are food consumables. Please pick up the water bottle with grip, and with your offhand, pull off the lid with trigger. Then move the bottle up to your lips and tilt to drink. Next, pick up the can of energy drink with grip, and with your offhand, pull the tab off with trigger. Then move the can up to your lips and tilt to drink. Next, pick up the can of beans with grip, and with your offhand, pull off the lid with trigger. Then you can either use the spoon to bring the food up to your mouth, or simply bring the can up to your lips and tilt to eat straight out of the can. Next, pick up the chocolate bar with grip, and with your offhand, pull the wrapper end off with trigger. Then move the bar up to your lips to take a bite. Now for storage, please pick up the backpack with grip, and you'll notice it opens up. Store items in the backpack by placing them in empty space. Then move the backpack to your torso and release grip. You have successfully stored an item to carry with you. To take...
What?
This is the consumables and storage station. Here, we will go through how to manage, organize, and store consumables. We will proceed with the items on the table starting from left to right. This is the reloader. It is used to create different types of ammo by using base materials. Pick up the brass container using grip.
Yeah, I did that.
Now with your offhand, take the lid off using trigger.
Yeah, I did that.
Pour the brass into the brass receptacle on the reloader. You'll notice the brass meter start to fill up. Next, pick up the gunpowder with
This
grip.
is on the
Now
Quest
with your
3,
offhand,
so
take the lid off using trigger. Pour the gunpowder into the gunpowder receptacle on the reloader. This particular gunpowder is used to create tracer rounds.
Okay.
Now input your selections on the reloader screen. For the purpose of this tutorial, select 5.56, tracer rounds, and a unit of 1. When ready, pull the handle on the left. You have now created a box of ammo. Next up is the mag loader. It is used to facilitate the reloading of magazines and ammo management.
Let me reset this room because I don't appreciate that.
And place it into the
it didn't seem like it did the thing. Where's the reset?
This is the consumables and storage station. Here, we will go through how to manage, organize, and store consumables. We will proceed with the items on the table starting from left to right. This is the reloader. It is used to create different types of ammo by using base materials. Pick up the brass container using grip. Now with your offhand, take the lid off using trigger. Pour the brass into the brass receptacle on the reloader. You'll notice the brass meter start to fill up. Next, pick up the gunpowder with grip. Now with your offhand...
Yeah. Where's? I get it.
This is the hand combat station. If you can get close enough, you can take down the enemy AI Phoenix by breaking their neck. Simply grip.
Oh, damn. You gotta grip the shoulder and break neck. Grip shoulder, break neck. All right. This is the loadout station. Oops. Where do I put it on? It's like stack it. Nope, guess not. I will. Figure that out later. Whoa!
This is the loadout station.
Oh, now you want to tell me about the loadout station.
Here, we will walk you through how to set up and customize your weapon, armor, and utility loadout on your person. We would suggest that you take the time to experiment and learn the characteristics of each weapon that you collect. First, for the weapon loadout. Please pick up the rifle with grip.
Okay.
Then pick up the optic sight with grip and place it on the rail where you prefer. Do the same for the laser sight. You may remove it by holding trigger, then grip, and reposition it to your liking.
Okay, there we go.
In order to activate the laser sight, while still holding the rifle with your dominant hand, bring your offhand close to the handguard and grip it in order to two-hand the rifle. Now press trigger on your offhand to cycle through the laser sight's modes. Now with your offhand, pick up a magazine with trigger. Insert the magazine into the rifle's magwell. Pull back the charging handle using trigger, then release.
We've done this before.
You have now chambered around and the rifle is ready to fire. In order to check how much ammo there is in the magazine, simply hold the magazine and shake it, and your controller will give you haptic feedback indicating the ammo level. 3 vibrations means that the magazine is between 2/3 to full capacity. 2 vibrations means that it's between 1/3 to 2/3 capacity.
That's kind of cool.
1 vibration means it's below 1/3 capacity. And no haptic feedback means it's empty. Place the rifle on your chest weapon holster. Pick up the revolver on the table with grip and place it in your pistol holster on your hip.
Revolver? That's not a revolver, bro.
Now for your armor loadout. There is an array of pouches on the table. These are namely for magazines and utilities. Pick up a pouch with grip and place it on the armor found on the mannequin.
Oh.
Pick up grenades with grip or magazines with trigger and place them in the appropriate pouches. Experiment with the layout and find something you prefer. Pick up the NVGs you see on the table with grip and place them on the helmet found on the mannequin. Now take the armor off the mannequin with grip and place it on your torso. Take the helmet off the mannequin with grip and place it on your head. In order to activate the NVGs, reach up to your forehead and then pull them down with trigger. Please note that the mannequin is there to facilitate management and storage and is not required to modify loadouts. Try to grab the armor and individual attachments now by holding trigger, then grip, and replacing them on your body. You now have a full loadout, and if you choose, you may proceed to the area on your right to test it against live AI Phoenix. There will also be an extraction station at the end that will bring you back to your bunker. So if there's anything else you wish to do on this level, we advise that you explore elsewhere first. This concludes the loadout station tutorial.
Trigger, grip. No. Trigger, grip. Move to here. Trigger, grip. Damn it. I gotta wait for the. There it is. How dare you? It's trigger to pick these up. Okay. Don't worry about none of that. I will take a blade though. Want the blade over here. Does it go on a belt? Nope. Oh well. Give me that. I put the blade on myself, man. This is not gonna snap on here, I don't think. Do I gotta put a blade in it first? Get in there, blade. Guessing not. Oh well. Dope. Super dope. All right, cool. So now that we got this ready, grab it, mount it, grip it. Goodbye. Let's see. Nostrils. Smell me, you smell me, bro. I get the feeling I'm gonna need this before we leave. before we slide fully, we should probably be ready for something heated. Ooh. Mm-hmm.
This is the extraction station.
Oh. Yeah, you extract. Done. Survived in the tutorial. Yay. Woo! Tutorial survived. We go. You tell me VR is dead, they don't look dead. I mean, it don't. Like, anybody that says that has probably not played a lot of VR. Which is fair. I feel like VR hasn't hit the mass market pricing yet. The mass market pricing has typically been $200. Welcome to your safe house. First, we want to thank you for the overwhelmingly positive reception of dog tag system. Secure containers. Since we released the system, we've been hard at work to fix some bugs. Include the container to keep your identity collection in one spot in your bunker. Fix 1 includes the bunker, blah, 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 words. Do I have to, like, actually use this? That's rude. Armory, you say? Open the door. Ooh, loadouts. Let go. I see the M4. See the AK. What's the med bed? We don't get the med bed yet. What's the storage though? Up. See the meds. Okay. We got the trade room. What's in here? Open up door. Enter your kiosk to avoid the fee. Nothing to receive. I didn't think so. This is your blah blah blah. Oh, is that a trash box? Yup. Kitty! Can we not pick up the cat? There we go. Pet the cat. Where you going, cat? Come here. Meow. Wants the cat, wants the toy. That cat don't care about that toy, bro. I mean, to be fair, cat. It's in the kitchen. Up. We like snacks. What's a muesli? It's a muesli. Eat that thing. It's in the fridge. Open the door. Good God, what's in the fridge though? Did I not open the fridge, bro? I have to open the fridge from the side. Just give me the whole ass door. Nope. Freezer? Nope. Rude. So nothing. I see the choosy butter. Choosy moms choose riff. Is this the coffee? You actually can make coffee with it? Let's go. Okay. Is this an espresso maker? Like, do we get to take all this out? No, get in there. Do we gotta turn it? Or grip it? Nothing? Okay. Grip it and then hit the power button. Like, doop. I don't want to grip the coffee. All right, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna make some coffee in there somehow, some way. I'm on my way. I'll make some coffee every single day. Play. What's in the play menu? Play. School the sector of Tabor once housed the Advantage Research Corporation. You know what? I don't think I'm in the situation to be able to knock out a whole mission of this if I'm going to try any of the altars today. So I'm going to slide from this for now. But I'm very excited about the joys of the asset. This thing is nice. It is nice to see after toying around with it that like it does line up with real life. So like if we were to get serious, like it feels awkward because like the wrist goes back just slightly too far. So like right there is about where my wrist is normally here. So like if I could twist that, that'd be great. But other than that, it's pretty dope. I'm with it. Thanks again to the team over at Olin VR for sliding me the asset and the what's new to board. Yes, first time. And I only wanted to get the tutorial out of the way just so I could try to see what it was like before I do anything like super heavy. And right now I'm just happy that we finally got the casting working. Sadly, it is not working in the way that I wanted it to work.
How you can stream on
Shut your mouth.
Rodrigo Severo asked.
I wanted it to, like, there's this software, the MetaQuest software that I wanted to stream through the software because it has a cast option, but it doesn't have any audio. So, like, what's the point of wirelessly casting if you're not gonna give me the audio to push through? That's kind of silly. So I think I have to next up figure out how this strap works, but it came with this delightful thing. So once we get this kitted, like we got the screws and the nuts to screw this on, so then we actually get like like something visually more realistic to watch on the stream. I also have a strap for that one, but I got to figure out how to put it on without breaking it. And then we also have this one with like the Olin VR custom charm. And it is nice because like it literally does keep things in a nice grip kind of situation. So big ups to the team. Thanks for sliding me those at DreamHack. I'm gonna turn this off and then plug it in because I got the Elite strap, which comes with an additional battery and also a quick release and select. Wait. All right, just set it to power off. Plug it in. Plug it in. Plug it in. All right, cool. That's it there. All right, actually put it here like this. There we go. So now it is stored away, and we can rock out a little bit of the alters before we slide in. But yeah, so no, I typically will play for a little bit just to get my own bearings before I involve other people, just so I want to make sure that I know what I'm doing before I get into any situation of like, no, come help me. I don't like getting carried, like, at all in games in general. Also, now that we are no longer VR, we can take the mic off. That is on here, so we can mute this one. So this is fine. Hopefully I hadn't had the audio. Like, did you hear the in-game audio before or not? Because if you didn't hear the in-game audio, my whole setup was wrong, and I don't hope that was the case. I hope that was not the case, should I say. Reload. I'm guessing you heard the game then, because you didn't hear me say reload that much. I mean, you might have. It's possible. Get out of here. How dare. How dare. Is it wrapped around this? It is. Where is it wrapped? All right, there we go. Now we are golden. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Standing mat back. Put this back on here. This back on here. And then turn this off. Oh, how dare you. All right, so let's bust open the alters. Discord, yes, exclamation Discord is the way to get into it. All right, so the game is loading, but I'm going to briefly adjust the Twitch tags. Yeah. Dropped the bits of the mic off again. Like a silly human. And they bounced, so I don't know what that. There they go. Sadly, it's only one part of it, so there's something missing. Yay. The most non-actual yay I've ever yayed. Always something. It's always something. Damn it. Man, I've just been having a mildly frustrating last couple of days. It has been a lot. You served? Yes. Security forces, Air Force. Are you I have snapped this thing onto what it's supposed to be snapped onto 3 separate times, and it has fallen off every time. So I'm just going to put the whole thing in here and zip it shut so that it stops. Trying to decrease my calm. All right. Yeah. Okay, image is really visible, bro. I'm not gonna make that barely visible. All right. We're not gonna be very far into the game, but something's better than nothing. Are there any lottery ticket pulls today? I thought I'd ask because you have so many of them. There you go. Let's see what happens. Brothers Marines. I know, listen to Core 2. Hey. Appreciate your family's service. All right, so now we can pull this back this way. All right, there we go. That's normal. Where is my... There we go. I had typed out so much stuff onto the YouTube, and it just decided to skip all of the stuff that I saved. Yeah, it is. Today is not the day. The frustration is too high. Way too high. Short stream today, yes. Half the day I spent trying to get everything functional for the VR portion, and I ended up having to just scrap work because it just didn't work, and then trying to figure out alternatives to make stuff work that just didn't either, and it was a day. Yeah, it was a day. Sadly, probably no dragon attacks either. And now I gotta fix all this broken crap. That is a lie. All right, cool. At least that adjusted. So many things, just not today. Yay. Okay, there. It didn't even say the basics of like what I want the stream to be. Oh my god. Sweet mercy. All right. Now we switch over here. All right, cool. Done and done. Let's get into the altars. Well, the sun burns behind the islands. Goodness gracious. Matter of fact, while this intro kicks off, you don't need to see me, man.
My whole life, all its ups and downs, led me to this place. Far from home, far from anyone I know. A journey whose route is unknown, and the destination out of sight. Was this path just a random sequence of events that I had to follow? Or was there ever another way? Now, heading for the unknown. I can't really tell. Is this the end of the road? Or is it yet another branching? That was a tough landing. Polsky here. Do you read me? Anyone? Nothing. I need to figure out what happened.
Yes. This is the beginning of the altars. Speaking of, give me one sec, BRB. right, we back. Had to go and chat with Lala about the evening plans. So no, we're not gonna be able to go that way. I think there wasn't actually anything up this way, just a little bit of a hill. Little bit of a hill. Can't go up there. None of that, so we gotta go around the beach. Oh, I played the demo, Mark, and loved it. So for me, it was not even a question about whether or not we were going to get it on launch. And thanks to AMD for sliding me the key for it.
You read me? This is
Jan Dolsky.
I've landed safely, but I think my capsule went astray. Maybe the radio's broken.
Maybe the radio's broken. Oh, no.
Shit. Deceased. What the hell? Not much I can do for her now. Oh, I gotta find the others. Capsule's intact. Looks like she died inside of it. I don't get it. Base. There it is. Olsky here. Anyone copy? If you can hear me, I've located the base. We'll try and get down there. Maybe they landed closer to the drop-off point. I gotta keep moving. Capsules. Wait. What? No. That's impossible. They can't all be.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, they can.
Why? Makes no sense.
radiation wave? Now?
Oh, damn. I love the radiation.
It's
Look
rising
at that.
fast. I gotta get to the base. Yes, the elevator. Quick. Come on. Come on. That was close.
Hello?
Oh,
Anybody here?
anybody? Just contact Earth before you exit the base. Ah, move.
For a moment, I hope someone else made it.
I have to find the communication room and call for help. The company might not know about the accident or that someone survived.
I need to find the comms room and get help.
Bueller. Base building. So we are here. Comms room's upstairs. Open the build menu to see available modules. No. Oh, tab, dope. Command center, communication room, quantum computer, small storage, airlock, machinery, storages. Dope. So we gotta go up on the elevator. Do.
Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? Mayday! Mayday, anyone?
I can hear you, Captain.
Great. Yeah, this is the new captain of the mission speaking, Jan Dolsky. Corporate ID 4672B. I'm afraid the former captain is gone, together with the rest of the crew. Hello? Can you get me out of here?
Imminent danger. Short time remaining to sunrise.
Boop. What danger?
What do you mean? Remaining to what? Talk to me. What's the danger?
Planet activity rising. 4 days remaining. Be lethal proximity. Present instructions and logs.
Oh, no. Don't you go all fuzzy on me. Lethal proximity. Oh, useless quantum nav system. Where the hell did it send us? Lethal proximity of what?
Please, would you meet him before Star Deejay? He's back. You must escape. Proximity Star in days.
You mean a star will come and burn this planet, and I just have days to escape? Is that right?
Whoa.
Affirmative. Your phone is in sunrise.
Sunrise. Perfect. I need to find those captain's logs.
You need to find the captain's logs. Tab, navigate to the manual to find the logs. Welcome to the evacuation functionality manual. In
case of an incident that jeopardizes your mission and the safety of your crew, please follow the safety protocol and move the base to a safe location. The following steps must be accounted for: refueling the base, manufacturing necessary equipment, securing food supplies. The steps will be automatically tracked on your HUD. According to the recent Ally Corp research, and based on data collected from multiple missions, triple star systems are considered potentially related to a very high probability of discovering Rapidium in the Ally Corp classification system. Fancy. The precise correlation between triple star systems and Rapidium is yet to be scientifically determined. Blah blah blah, words.
It's June? Yes. Words. Tutorials. Base building. You can access base building by interacting with the terminal in the command center. Open the build menu to see available modules. New modules have to be placed near existing ones. Possible placement points are marked by lights. Gather 60 metals. Escape the sun. Let's see, fundamentals. I won't survive long without some basic equipment. I need to craft a scanner to find resources, but I don't even have a workshop. Alright, so I guess that's where we need to make is workshop. Base overview. Storage, metals, organics, radiation filter, mush, and raw food. Tasks. Follow instructions. Gather 60 metals outside. Can we... I was hoping we'd be able to just build that without having to do the extra work. Probably need to hit the command center to actually build anything, so let's try that over here. I feel like we don't have what we need before we do anything. There we go. Build. Yep. Workshop. 40 metals. So we need at least 10. Alright, cool. So there we go. Radiation levels are deadly. Exiting the base is currently not permitted. You can rest in the captain's cabin until tomorrow. Wait a minute, which one is... Oh, Captain's cabin is down. I was like, am I even going the right way? Captain's log. Manufacturing necessary equipment. Locating organic matter deposits requires the deployment of an Allied Corp polygonal scanner. This handy tool, alongside other necessary equipment such as mining outposts and plions, can be crafted in the workshop module of the base, which we need to unlock the workshop. So for now, let's get some sleep. This is your energy bar. It shows how many hours you have until before you get tired. Once you're tired, you're still able to work, but every task will take much longer. I like that that's an actual mechanic in the game. Cypher, what up? Purely virtual. What up? Also, I might want to actually put the camera on, so there you go. Let's see. So we need to gather the metals, machinery. I don't think we have any use for the machinery. Radiation barrier, protect the base from harmful radiation. Let's go over here, up, on over here. Get outside. Get outside. Got a key for this, so got to get it installed fair. You can find shallow deposits on the planet's surface. They contain a limited amount of resources that can be extracted quickly. They can be recognized by red dust. Approach the deposit to interact with it. Oh, damn. So let's find some red dust. I see something right over there. Dope. Oh, open the map. I love the map.
That shiny rock.
Shiny rock.
Source of metals.
Oh, fancy. Shiny rock. Fancy, shiny, happy metals. Alright, so that's the 60 metals. We only needed 60, but I'm gonna get more because reasons. We're not tired either. Let go.
Lego, 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 Lego. I feel like there's gonna be some on this side too. There's gotta be some on the other side. I mean, it doesn't gotta be, but a man can hope. A man can hope and dream. Ooh, yeah, buddy. It's only 2, but it's more than what we needed. So let's get back to the base. I love how it's just gigantic wheel, bro. Look at that. It's a fancy wheel. Wait, what's this? Fast travel? Oh? Let go? Get back in there. 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 Get back in. Get back in there. Get back in there. Get back in there. All right, build a workshop via the command center. The command center is upstairs. Oh wait, no, it's downstairs. Oops, oopsie. Build workshop. Now, where do I want the workshop to be? It can only be on one of these. I want to redo everything in this base right now. Like, we can set these over here for now, but also like, what if I want to make everything a little bit nicer, right? Like, what if I want to move the small storage somewhere else? Like, what if I want to move all the elevators to the same layer? And then we put the small storage up there. And then we put this up here. I don't even know if we need it up there yet, but at least we have one location for all the stuff. See, now this is a little streamlined. It's off kilter a little bit. So maybe we move the workshop over here. You feel me? You feel me? The game is out. Yep, came out today. Thanks again to AMD for sliding me the key for it. We got the comms room, command center. I could move the comms room so it's like right next to each other. I love the fact that this is a builder. Like, you get to choose where you want stuff to go. I kind of want to move the machinery over here and move the workshop right there. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Expand the base size. Tier 2 research required. Cool, cool, cool. Close. All right, all right, all right. So now we got the airlock here, which means we got to go downstairs. Doing is consuming me, so this has to wait. I understand. It's taking a lot for me to not be in Dune right now. To create an item, first schedule work in the workshop queue. You can then work on queued items at the workbench. Scanner used to scan the planet's surface for deep source deposits or deep resource deposits. Oh, dope! They're gonna just get worked in the queue. Dope. That's very dope. I like the way they did that. That's nice. It's very nice. All right, let's see. Captain's log. Anything in here that I don't know yet? Nope. All right, cool. So, captain's cabin, workshop, machinery, command center, comms room right above it. It's the only thing above it we own. I just like the idea that everything is on the same one large elevator instead of breaking the elevator up. Now, I get the feeling we may find out later why the elevator was in a weird position. In the meantime, I don't care. Queue for production. Are we not going to start the production, bro? Like, hold on, let me look at the tasks real quick. Manual, crafting items. Work on the queue down. Oh, we got to go to the workbench. That's what it is. Oh, man, I was about to say, like, I'm missing something. Done. Organics matter. Find an organics deposit area. I need a source of organics, otherwise my supplies will quickly run dry. I have to find a good place for a mining outpost. So now we got the scanner. Trats. There it is, database. Organics. Please ensure that the CEBA database has enough fuel for the upcoming journey. In case of fuel shortages, locate and harvest organics on the surface of your planet. Blue smoke is a characteristic indicator of organic deposits. If fuel shortages are detected, the evacuation procedure will be assessed as too risky, and the quantum computer will prohibit its initiation. All right, let me go do something real quick. Like BRB, this game is haberdasheries and hemoglobins. BRB. Also, House Atreides and House Bene Gesserit are literally in the midst of a feud right now. So if you are in either of those houses, you might want to actually do some attacking, because right now it's completely tied. That could change at any minute. And if you're not in a house, type in exclamation house, get sorted into your houses. And if you're in the house that's in there and you're not defending, defend your house. Attack. If you are also on a different house, for example, let's say you're not House Atreides, you're not House Bene Gesserit, you're House Harkonnen. You can literally type attack space Atreides space the number and attack Atreides directly. So you got options. BRB. I'm in here talking to myself, thinking y'all can hear me. I was saying I took my 2 strands down, and kind of excited about the way I look, cause hair looks dope. That's why I gave you the close up. I was like, here, let me get a close up real quick, way. First step to scanning a deep deposit is to find the deposit area. An organics deposit can be recognized by blue smoke. Where's the blue smoke at? Over there. I see it already. I see it already. You dig? What up, Husfather? All right, so we got Darkman Doug wrecked everything apparently. House Atreides won it. Exclamation book. Don't open the book of flesh. So we're gonna ignore exclamation book. Exclamation spite or smite is 1.2 extra damage for 24 hours for everybody, and then exclamation bless is 3 times points boost for an hour for everybody. So I would personally say exclamation bless is probably the best choice. Personally, that's what I would do. So many games, so little time. Literally, that.
I don't have a climbing hook, not yet. I'll have to find another way.
Now, can I queue things in the workshop from here? Yes. Now we do need the organics for that. Is it organics or water? Yeah, we need more organics than we have, so we got to go around. Hey, I don't think we're gonna be in there. We got to go another way. It's got to be another way. Cause you can't go straight up there. So maybe we go around. Maybe we flank it. You dig? Got the thing in my boot purse, and I don't bust back because I shoot first.
That looks like our ship's cargo drop.
Hey. Lucky, hopefully.
It's filled with the crew's personal items, including my stuff.
The History of the Universe by Chris and Jack. A millennia after the fall of humankind, a father tells his son the history of the universe. And we got the blessing. I figured that was going to be the choice. Smart move.
Huh. Alicorp even thought of entertainment in the base.
You found a movie among some other things from a cargo drop. Perhaps there's a way for you to watch it in the base. Multi-tools from talking about. And a watch. Got this watch as a consolation prize for a mathematical Olympiad. One of the participants fainted, so I rushed to help him since I had taken a first aid course just a few weeks earlier. Of course, because I did that, I did not manage to finish the competition. I was very surprised when the jury sent me this watch with a very official thank you letter. It turned out that the boy had a serious medical condition, and my swift reaction probably saved his life. A My Multi-Tool, a convenience set, one of a few things everyone should always have in their pocket. I use it countless times to open bottles, fix things, and, well, you open more bottles. It was a birthday present from my mom for my 18th birthday. Of course, she pretended it was father's idea, but I knew better.
Yeah. This is one of the things they told me to take on the mission.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Things that will make you feel comfortable far away from home. Objects that trigger good memories.
Hey. I'm gonna take this. Yoink.
Typical corporate bullshit.
I mean, sometimes you gotta deal with the corporate bullshit to deal with the greatness. The greatness. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? You know. All right, so now we gotta try. It's getting late. I gotta find something to get some organics soon. So maybe he's checking the parachutes. Or maybe there's gonna be one of these just like laid out somewhere. Some organics just somewhere nicely existing. Because if we need the tool to get up there, we can't get up there. Like, I know we need to be up there because I remember from the beta, from the demo. We color the organics the blue smoke. I hadn't seen any other blue smoke anywhere else as of yet. Because we need the climbing hook to go up there. I want to see if there's a way to get it over here, but I feel like if we can't get up there, we definitely can't get up there. Your arm is organic? Jokes. Absolute jokes. Movies. You found a movie among some other things from a cargo drop. Perhaps it's a way for you to watch in the base. So let's go watch in the base and see if we can like find our way. Because partially it's 4:30 in game, and we are gonna be tired at 8. So like I don't know if there's a whole lot left for us to do today. But we can go try to check this parachute, see if there's something on it. I know there's other parachutes, but at least we can try this one since it's close to the base and whatnot. It's close enough to try. Okay, maybe not. Maybe there's nothing good. I tried though. I tried though. Now maybe we fast travel up there. That's not gonna let us. Now, what is this though? What is this that's over here? Maybe that's a way for us to find something else interesting. Oh no, that's water. We probably should be avoiding entering the water when the waves are that high and pointy. Just saying. It's probably a bad idea. Also, those rocks are floating. Yep, going back inside. No thanks. We're good. Don't need. It's fine, you're wearing a spacesuit. Spacesuit doesn't mean we don't get destroyed by stuff outside. Actually, go hit the navigation. This is the builder. Probably the captain's cabin. Seems like a place where we should be able to watch a movie. Not yet, not yet. Haberdasheries and hemoglobins. Yeah, we still need the other thingamajig. I do like the little angling of the camera. Machinery. Okay. Build new modules, maybe? Elevator, corridor, workshop. We already got a workshop. We don't need a corridor right now. One second. Alright, so we're here in the command center. It's not gonna be a thing we can watch the command center. Can't watch in the airlock, obviously. The comms room, maybe? Nah, we don't need a connection with Earth to watch a movie, bro. I'm just trying to see a movie, man. I just want to see a movie, bro. A movie, bro. A movie, bro. Post. Right. So if we can't watch the movie yet, it's probably gonna be a thing that we need to figure something out for. Maybe we Go to the captain's log. Take a nip. Cause that whatever room this is, that's like a chill room. We don't have a chill room yet. Also, that room is messy though. Okay, so let's just go to sleep, bro. Cause we'll be here. We'll be here for a minute. Go to sleep. Tiredness versus exhaustion. You ran out of energy and became tired. In this state, physical work takes much longer. If you stay up until very late, you'll become exhausted. Each minute of exhaustion causes you to wake up later the next day. Dope, 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 dope. Dope, 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 dope. Wait. Still can't do this. Alright, now we gotta figure out. For real. There's got to be something about like how to get these organics, or I think there is probably another way to go around, so I'm gonna go around through the caves. I was hoping that it would be something that like we went back to the base, we found a thing. Doesn't seem like that's gonna be the case, so we'll just run through the caves, see what's in there, you know what I mean? See what's in there, you know? Rubidium.
Could this be?
Oh, they explain the crazy planet. Those just the three-body problem. Maybe.
I feel strange. I have to get closer. Make sure. I need to collect a sample.
There we go. Extract it. Thanks, man. I'll get 3 of these. Whoa, empty deposit. Good. That rubidium, though. I'm mad that it's not technically 3, because there's 3 little light sections. So I feel like there should be 3 of these. Also, I did not know that necro, so I don't even know.
Believable.
What?
So the useless quantum nav system isn't that useless after all.
It's in the manual. Have I opened that part yet? Have I seen that yet? Rubidium. First discovered accidentally by an Allied Corp near space exploration vessel on the 842 Hermes asteroid passing Earth, rubidium revolutionized the way we think about accelerated growth. Called by its enthusiasts the time-traveling element or the savior element, it emits a unique type of radiation which can transfer raw energy directly into the mitochondria of organic cells, projecting matter into versions of its future self within hours instead of years. Why are we exploring the most distant corners of space to find it? The answer seems obvious. Multiple research confirms that the potential of rubidium is almost limitless when it comes to infusing life to crops even in the most challenging climate conditions, while reducing the time and resources needed to grow them practically to zero. The implications are immeasurable. Finding and collecting substantial amount of rubidium will allow for the restoration of agriculture on Earth, putting an end to the global catastrophe of hunger. Ever since making this groundbreaking discovery, Allied Corp has become fully committed to bringing the savior element to Earth and makes continuous efforts to invest both in accelerated growth and space mining technologies, always proudly at the forefront of striving for the future of humanity, never falling back. According to recent Allied Corp research and based on data collected from multiple missions, triple star systems are considered as potentially related to a very high probability of discovering rubidium in the Allied Corp classification system. The precise correlation between triple star systems and rubidium is yet to be scientifically determined, but according to some hypotheses, this may be related to the unique radiation cycle observed on planets belonging to such systems. Rubidium is a highly unstable element, in itself emitting significant amounts of radiation, seems to be less elusive in the presence of such specific radiation patterns, as if fine-tuning its life cycle to the environment. Allied Corp employees should be aware that thanks to these findings in the upcoming years, we are bound to witness a significant rise in missions sent by the quantum navigation system on course for a triple star system, should such a system be identified in the vicinity of an Allied Corp exploration vessel. This should by all means result in a notable increase of successful rupidium extraction and a major breakthrough for Allied Corp and humanity alike. Mission captains must be informed, however, that operating on planets belonging to a triple star system involves the need for some precautions. The complex gravitational structure within the planet, which the planet operates apart from being the source of rupidium-friendly radiation, may result in life-threatening events such as periodic lethal proximity to one of the suns, annihilation of the planet's surface, and immediate destruction of all life forms. In order to maximize efficiency, even in the event of such occurrences, Allied Corp has equipped its vessels in the cutting-edge SIBA evacuation functionality, enabling the crew to extract rupidium while avoiding hazardous conditions. In the case of landing on a planet belonging to a triple star system, please consult the SIBA evacuation functionality manual for further instructions. The available information is the sole property of Allied Corp and is highly confidential. We kindly remind you that infringement on your confidentiality agreement will result in legal measures. The quantum navigation system is a state-of-the-art route planning solution designed and implemented by Allied Corp to optimize the efficiency of space mining operations. How does it work? While the crew remains in cryosleep, the system actively monitors the ship's surroundings, modifying its trajectory and setting it on course for the most probable location of valuable resources. Based on cutting-edge technology, it collects massive amounts of quantum information, analyzing it in real time to determine the highest probability of discovering rupidium in a nearby system and eliminate non-efficient exploration. When the expectation of finding rupidium is classified as moderate or high, depending on its mission-specific settings, the ship's trajectory is adjusted accordingly when landing procedures are initiated. A notification is sent to Mission Control to ensure maximum support at the onset of new environment exploration. The above information is the sole property of Allied Corp, blah blah blah. Lawyers. Alright, cool. Now we're caught up on the three-body problem.
I knew where it was sending us. Except I survived.
Okay, that's what it was.
Hey, smoke. I should look for organics here.
The scanner allows you to find resource deposits. By placing and connecting probes, you can uncover the concentration of underground resources. Look at the scanned ground to try to pinpoint the place with the most intense red coloring. It's the deepest point of the deposit. Oops. How do I retrieve probe? There we go. I do like this. The fact that if you put it close enough, it connects to those other probes. Hold right click to retrieve all scanning probes. Oh, that's dope. See here. 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 Damn it. Okay, so this is going to be right up in here. So here, into there, into there, 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 there. Y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold Q to like build, then build mining outpost. Do it. Do it. Using plions, you can connect mining outposts with the base. Each plion automatically connects to nearby structures. You can see possible connections in the form of green lines when you have the pylon equipped. Pylons can also be connected to each other. Place them in a line to connect the mining outpost with the base. Hold Q to select building pylon. don't know why I said pylon like a silly person. Press left click to place the pylon in the ground. Make sure it is connected to the mining outpost. What is the distance that we get connection? Okay. So we're still connected way out here. I'm with it. So we can go right there. Can we just drop? Yeah, buddy. Oh, great. We magically just have one of those now. Okay, what's the distance?
I still can't believe it. If it really is rubidium, this could change everything.
All right, I like how we got like 40 meters left. Damn it! We retrieve pylon. There we go. Man, I'm so mad. I think I know what I need to do. Before I do all that, I'm gonna go back to the first one, because I feel like the first one could move. We might be able to move the first one outside of that, and then move each one of these a little bit further. Like this one could probably move a little bit more, in fact. Let's see. If we retrieve pylon, and then stretch this to its very limit. I mean, it's still gonna be there. The question is, can we pull that one from up there down? I feel like we had access to that one. We have to go up there first. Oh wait, we did have the. Oh man, we came down without having it. Oh well, we'll just go back around. We'll go back around. We'll go back around, round, 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 round. We'll go back around, round, 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 round. We'll go back around, round, 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 round. We'll go back around. We'll go back around. We'll go back around. Around, around, around. Go back around, around, around. All right, so let's give me this. Get to the pylons and then move the pylon further out, because I feel like we've got further distance to make. So like maybe we move this one, we retrieve this one, move this one further out, because each little further snippet gets us closer to the base. There we go. So now we drop down. We move the other one a little bit further, because then I feel like we have an extra pylon that we don't need, and that's just silly. So then we remove this one, and we move this one. Yeah, we got a little bit more. We have 0.8 meters instead of 0.2, and the other one did not need a lot of space. Oh yeah, we got 1.3. We can push this all the way to 0.0 right there. That one now has 1 point something meters. And we can pick this up and move it just a little bit more. It's got to be, it's like right in here. See? Oh, necessarily climb up the wall. Yeah, I know. Wait, fast travel. Hold up. You can move quickly between the base and the mining outpost using fast travel. You can access fast travel to the airlock, base entrance, or any outpost. Yup. Dun dun dun. We're gravy, we're gravy, we're gravy, gravy. Alright, so now we need to have 180 organic matter gathered in the outpost, using the outpost. Report your findings. So, like, let's see. Hold on. Let's... yeah, command center, actually. What can we build in here? Okay, we don't need any of these. We already got workshops. Expand base size. We need the research. Now we just go down one. Go over here, hit the workshop. What we got? Pylon component package. Let it go. And then let's see. How do we pull the organics? Now that we have them connected. Oh wait, I can just fast travel to it and then do it. Make climbing hook, can't yet. Still don't have the actual organics. Kinda need the organics. Nope, not travel. There we go. We gotta do some work at the organics. There we go. Now we can do it. Wait, nope, we still have 114. We need 120. There we go. Now we're good. And now we're tired. So now we can fast travel back to the base. Use them around. Workshop, climbing hook. Trying to change order. Dope. We're already tired, so we shouldn't do much. We'll report about findings in the morning. Also, we can just fast travel to the outpost, get a bunch more resources. Oh wait, we already did that, so now we just do this. Done both of those. All right, workshop leads into the machinery. Yeah. And now we can go up here. Airlock. Fast travel. I'm gonna get one part of this mission done. We have 180 organic matter gathered using the outpost. We're about to do that though. Get these resources, baby. This 126. Incoming radiation. Childish. Also, we're tired, but don't care. We almost have 180 gathered. We're at the 168. Do.
Hello? Anyone copy?
What?
I went out to find resources, and I found a cave full of something. I think it might be rupidium. You hear me? I think I found rupidium.
You sure about it?
You sure about that?
Am I sure? I don't know. Everyone is dead. The sun's coming. There's radiation everywhere. I'm just telling you what I saw.
Test it.
Test the rupidium? How would I do that?
New blueprint provided. The womb.
A blueprint? The womb. You want me to build a womb?
Sample of DNA provided.
Vital DNA. Who are you?
Who are you? The womb, huh? A DNA sample, huh? I guess it makes sense. Rubidium speeds up organic growth.
We're gonna get some sleep. Because your boy is tired. What up, Tag? Good to see you, fam. Appreciate the like, user. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Alright, so I think we had everything built in the queue. Nothing in the machinery. Over here, we don't necessarily need anything in the airlock, but we will hit the airlock just to get the fast travel on the way out there. So I feel like one more little stretch of organics and we're good. But let's see if we can push to 200. Alright, there we go. There we go. Fast travel back. Alright, let's see what we got. Database. Providing food. Depending on the circumstances, the evacuation procedure of the SIBA database can take up to several days. Proper nutrition of your crew during that time is essential. Food supplies can be prepared in the kitchen module. If food shortages are detected, the evacuation procedure will be assessed as too risky, and the quantum computer will prohibit its initiation. So kitchen, womb, over here. You can change the position of your modules wherever you like. Simply hover over the module and press left click, then move it to the desired spot. You can also swap the module with another one. You can permanently remove modules by pressing right click. Note that some modules can't be removed. So build, workshop, we got kitchen. What do we need? More metals, great. So now we gotta go outside and see if there's metals available. Cause that's a good idea. Right now we just leave at the base exit. Let's see if there's any right here. In the space that we had them last time, maybe. Nope, so we gotta explore beyond. We gotta move beyond. Go beyond. Plus, Ultra! Plus, Ultra! Fine. Oh, empty deposit. Rude. Alright, so that was empty. So these are just empty still. Now we gotta go find new ones. We gotta go find new ones, new ones, new ones, new ones, new ones. Hey. Lucky keychain. A key ring with a 4-leaf clover I got from my colleague Adam's parents when I was 12. I used to hide at his place when my father had his worst days. His parents never asked any questions, and everyone around the house behaved as if my visits were a normal thing. Maybe it had something to do with the fact that Adam's father was a psychotherapist. They moved away when I was 14. Hey, appreciate you, Cypher. You have a great rest of the night as well. Thanks for stopping by. As always, fam, if you haven't followed Cypher up here, please fix it. Cypher's one of the most amazing people on this platform, and you really should just hit that follow. Like, it's not even a question. You should just do it. You should just do it. Don't ask me why I did it. I just did it. It was hard, but it was easy to follow Cypher, so go do it. Also, Roster Ranch, I see you, fam. You ain't slick. You ain't slick. You are seen. I love that at this point it's like not even a question of like whether or not we have to explore, like we just gotta go explore. What up, Zodaside? What questions do you have about Star Citizen? What you got? I can answer a lot of them. Not all of them at all. Alright, 134. That's enough for us to build both kitchens. Both the kitchen and the womb. Storage capacity of the base is full and work cannot be finished. So you can expand it by constructing an additional storage module. In a pinch, it's possible to discard resources using the storage tab. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Now what I could do is go back to the base and make the modules that we need to make anyways. Which is nice. Also, I do like the fact that since we're out this far, like we can just go straight up to the pylon or the like instead of running to the base. At this point, the base is faster. But like we could have used the hook to go up the wall and then fast travel to the base. Fast travel's dope, man. But yeah, there's a lot of things that we could talk about in Star Citizen. So decide. A lot of them. Also, a bunch of those commands are broken and old, so I need to remove them. Alright, so... Oh wait, no. We definitely need to go over here. Build a kitchen. We like eating. Nice. And then we need the womb. Can I move these? Dope. I almost want the kitchen to be down here, but it's one extra width slot to make it there. And also I want to do another storage, but to do that, we have to move a bunch of stuff around. What I really want is... Oh, there we go, perfect. I want the center to be the command center. So is there a way for this to fit? Nope, it's always going to be slightly off. Because if we notice, even if we move it all the way up here, like even what seems like the middle of this, there's 4 on the left, 5 on the right. So it's always going to be 13 in that top spot. So we won't be able to put it perfectly in the middle. Now down here, we probably could put the command center in there. I want the command center kind of in the middle. But the airlock does make the most sense to be almost in the bottom. But like, I really just don't want the kitchen to be too far from the captain's cabin. I want to have an easy time to get a snack, you know what I'm saying? We played this all day so far. Hope you're enjoying it so far. I'm having a great time. I've been excited for this game since I played the demo ages ago. So there was never a question of whether or not we were going to be in this one on launch. Now we got captain's cab. No, captain's cab there. Kitchen, womb. No, the womb can't go over there. Not on the other side of the quantum computer. We could move the machinery over there, because I don't think we need the machinery too much. So airlock, womb, captain's cab, kitchen, workshop, there. I think that works. I do like the fact that as you rebuild the base, it's going to be a problem to figure out where stuff is.
I've built a womb. Now, what could possibly come out of it?
Prepare 6 mush meals. Let's use the kitchen first. I know that's where they want us to go. Yeah. See? Captain's cab, kitchen. Soon 1 meal each day. Meals can be prepared in the kitchen. Mush. 3, 6, done. And then we just gotta go cook them. How many is that? That's not all of them yet? There we go. All of them. You're tired. Aw, man. I don't care if I'm tired. Make that much. Alright, last one. We're gonna sit here playing this game. Like, make all these meals, bro. And then we sleep, and then we test the Rapidium in the morning. Get some sleep, because any work we do is gonna be too much. All right, so nope, I need to go up. Test that rubidium, baby.
Here goes. DNA sample. Rubidium. I'm starting to worry this wasn't such a good idea. Oh. Oh, of course. What else? Oh.
All right, phone call time.
You need a name. I think I'm gonna call you Molly.
Radiation barrier can be turned on the machinery. Barrier consumes radiation filters, which can be produced using the workshop. Computer. This is the machinery. We need autoload filters. So now we need to go fix the radiation filters. So report the results production. Radiation filter. Dope. Says 80 of the organics. Sheesh. Oh, I love that. They actually deduct how much you have in those. That's nice. That's a small thing, but a gigantic thing at the same time, man. Like just knowing that at all times, like, no, that's gonna get used any second now. That's kind of fire. Done. So now we got more radiation filters. So they stopped bugging us about radiation filters. Now we got to go report the results. Start the engines in the command center. Now we got to report the results, then start the engines.
Okay. Built the womb and tested the rubidium. The DNA sample provided was a little surprising, but it worked, I think. I cloned a sheep. Hello? Can you hear me? I have a sheep on board. You're responsible for 2 lives now.
Go. Successful. Really found what did this.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, I did. It's fantastic, isn't it? I just have to get out of this alive to claim my medal.
You're in imminent danger. Only more time remaining to sunrise.
I know that. But I'm just a builder. I'm not trained to move the goddamn base all by myself.
Okay. Start the engines anyways. Go start the engines anyways, bro. This is not gonna end well.
Whoa. What just happened? Come on. Do this to me now. That's sorted. Let's give it another go. What? Not again.
Not again. Oh.
Shit. You have got to be kidding me.
Oh.
Just my luck to be stuck in a junkyard.
Yeah. Less than stellar.
Hey, still there? I really need your help. I can't get out of here. I did everything according to the manual, but there's a malfunction I can't fix. I just don't know how.
Repeating Xavier. I need to check data consistency and QC modules.
I don't have access to QC.
Only the captain has access codes to the quantum computer.
Access granted.
Damn.
Man, that was easy.
That was easy. The quantum computer.
What is this? Mine records. What's going on? Wait. I recognize this. It's my life.
The need to escape. It's so hard to study for exams when your dad's yelling behind the door. Mom doesn't have the strength to fight anymore. Something's wrong with her. She's weaker, more passive. You know, you should do your best to support her, but being home is just unbearable. You count the days to graduation, hoping the exams go well. At the crossroads, you open the envelope with trembling hands. It's a good college. It's close to home. You could visit Mom regularly and get a good education. You tear the paper and see the results. No, not good enough. The only place that wants you is hundreds of miles away. You have to leave Mom alone with him. You. Another shitty day at school. You're taking the longer route home. Hey, what's that fight about? The girl shouts for help. She's looking straight at you. You should intervene, but the fear. No, better not get too involved. Run back home. One day, you'll get out of here. You have to. This is the thing I like about the game.
How did they get it, and what for?
I think this phone call is the last thing we have enough time for.
I checked the quantum computer. What the fuck? Mind records? What the hell are you doing with that data? It's got everything. My whole life exposed.
My records need this procedure.
No. No, I want answers.
Please.
What?
Shit. What do you want with it?
Initiate breaching procedure.
What does it do?
Branching? What exactly will be branching?
This is you.
What?
What? You what? Is that your whole answer?
Create the altar.
Alter what?
Alter? Alter what?
Release your wife.
Rapidium. Cloning a sheep. Branching myself
altering my life by messing with my own memories? I mean, whatever it is you want me to do, no. No way in hell. Give me my other options.
You're in imminent danger with short time remaining to sunrise.
You jerk. I don't have other options, do I?
Initiate the branching procedure. Wonder if I can leave the game now and come back to where we are. Only when you wake up. Damn it! Ah well, we're gonna make it quick.
What? What is it doing? I remember that alternate life pattern. So this is what the branching is about?
Mm-hmm. 50% efficiency. Let's see. So you lock the door to your room and turn the music up. You're so fed up with this constant shouting. Is this what you rejected college for? Putting up with this frustration and drunkenness? You told yourself you'd take care of Mom, but he's not making it easy. Maybe next time you should lock the door on him. But what would Mom say? Or you promised yourself you'd get out of here. You have to keep that promise. You can't waste your life. It's not something she'd want. And you can still visit her. A little less often maybe, but you can. You will visit her. Welcome to the altars. Sue's a good actor? Yeah, he is. Thing he saves when you wake up is the only thing I found a little annoying? Yeah. Done. Waiting for the wake up procedure. All right, so we just won't wake him up yet. Let's tap Molly. Pet the sheep. Yay.
Hello, Molly. Right, will you?
All right, as much as I want to wake up the altar, I feel like if I touch the altar, we will never leave on time. So I'm gonna slide for now. And yeah, those life stories super heavy. I think I'm gonna go down and finish what's on the workshop bench. If we have anything on the workshop bench, which we have nothing. Let me see what we need to add anything. Nope. We got everything we need in the kitchen. We already got food. So it's a great time for me to hit the hay and then wake up and then deal with through the morning, mostly so we can save. But as always, fam, your presence is a present. I appreciate the gift. I want to slide. We're gonna dip here shortly. It's gonna be awesome. Y'all are excellent. I greatly appreciate your presence, your support. Thank you very much for showing your face, for being here, because reasons. Absolutely because reasons. Because reasons. So, I'm gonna go. Don't forget, leave the stream up so that you can get your points for your house. And I feel like tomorrow's the last day of the gray zone drops. Let me double check and see when tomorrow. Let's see. I can't tell yet, but leave the stream up. Get your points for your house. If you haven't typed in exclamation house, do that. I'm DeejayKnight. Love your faces, love your butts. We'll see you soon. I'm out.